They say that the old caretaker of this place went absolutely crazy. Chopped up his entire staff of robots. All of them robots. They say at night you can still hear the screams of their replicas. All of them functionally indistinguishable from the originals. No memory of the incident. Nobody knows what they're screaming about. Absolutely terrifying. Though obviously not paranormal in any meaningful way. So, if you've got any reservations whatsoever about this plan, now would be a tremendous time to voice them.
Hello everybody, Anachronistic ALLOS here, also known as SketchM Creations, and welcome back to another video on Portal 2. In this video, we'll be looking at my SCP series maps from so long ago. Back in the day, I used to watch quite a lot of Markiplier, and at the time, his videos of him playing SCP games fascinated me. So over time, I recreated both SCP-087, the original generic version, not the B version, and SCP Containment Breach itself. And just a bit of forewarning, the latter version of the latter map shown in this video will be much more interesting than this initial one. Feel free to skip ahead to the timestamp on screen now if you don't want to watch me going down some spooky stairs for a few minutes. Alright, let's get going. So, as said, this is SCP-087, how we prefer to say it. In specifics, it's supposed to be like a multiverse where Arbiter finished the multiverse portal, took a peek through, saw the SCP Foundation, and thought it was a great idea to make their own SCP Foundation. They built a new wing of the facility, managed to find their own universe's equivalents of these SCPs, or else remade them where needed, but it was a horrible mistake, and they had to abandon that sector of the facility, leaving the turrets to manage it. So then we'll be going down the staircase today. Wheatley's here, trying to warn us about going down this route, as you know it looks shady, but in the preordained course of my map making, we don't really have a choice. So let's pull this lever to open the door.
Right. Well, I'm going to take this rail down the back way. See you at the bottom. Good luck.
This is also of an era where I didn't know how to lever, so this lever is just a trigger that gets enabled after Wheatley finishes talking, which then just swaps the enable-disable state of the two separate lever models. This won't be the last time you see it. So heading in, I was expecting to say something. I remember him saying stuff. You'll notice this mirror cube. This is the flashlight cube, which is just a mirror cube with a light dynamic entity attached to it. Originally, this was your only light source, but later added a flashlight portal gun, which is just giving the player the portal gun while activating the relic flashlight left over from Half-Life 2's code. So here I can toggle it, because I have the key bound, like Half-Life. Now for the staircase itself, well, it's self-explanatory. Originally, there was going to be an update that added more jump scares and creepy things to the stairs, but for a reason I don't remember, it never saw the light of day. Right now, there's just turret noises, but additions included the physical turrets briefly flashing into existence on some landings, not synchronized with the noises, and monitors that briefly flashed the face of the homeless man from that one unused diorama texture file in the game. We'll be seeing that texture come up in another map, though. And as you get closer to the bottom, the numbers get more skewed. However, we're still fairly far up, so we won't see that yet. We're on floor 15 now. Anyways, there's not really much else to talk about here as I descend the staircase. This is what I personally believe to be my worst map ever made. For what it's worth. Yes, hello to you too. Yes, indeed. Quite. Floor 25. We're almost halfway there. Yes, there sure is a lot happening right now. Yep. And then when we reach the halfway point, creepy turret noises.
Searching.
Yeah, I'm right here. You don't need to search for me. Yeah, under the right circumstances, this turret ambient can actually be really quite creepy. Is this the right circumstances? Well, maybe
Is anyone there?
maybe it depends on what kind of things scare you. Yes, I'm here, turret. Don't you worry. Floor 40. Yes. Ocho, edit in a jump scare. That was a good jump scare. Okay.
Are you
right.
still there?
Yes, I'm still here. Ever editing in that jump scare. I mean, Ocho did it. Alright. So we're getting closer. 50. It's almost at a 45-degree angle. Look at that. It's very, very scary. It's very scary for anyone who has mass OCD. A 45-degree angle. There's not a noise. Floor 60.
Would you come over here?
There's also in the last update, there's gonna be another big monitor here, which always showed the hobo's face. Of course, that was lost. Oh boy, what awaits us at the end of the tunnel? Death.
There you are.
And well, that's that, I guess. Yeah, that's my worst map ever. Even I've downvoted it, so you know it's bad. Anyways, on to the next map.
Take me with you.
Sorry, right, where were we? Right. Anyways, welcome to SCP Containment Breach, version 2. While the workshop post may say version 3, it's actually more like version 2.1. Reason being, there was going to be an update to this map, but I broke everything by putting a quotation mark into a game text entity. So, if you do mapping or plan to get into it, don't do that. So as for the map itself, this is my attempt at remaking the main SCP Containment Breach game, except this version is complete and utter trash. To give you a better idea, let me show you what this map looks like in Hammer. Yeah, but still, I will show you everything of worth in here. By the way, even though I said in the map right there that you must take the turret to the exit, you don't actually have to, due to my inability at the time. I'll still take him for demonstrative purposes. Now, I will mention where version 3 updates were as we go about, and first things first, behind us are these buttons. Pressing them gives you hints about what to do in the map. In a lost version 3, there would have been D-class cells here, which are just small boosts with a sliding door model on front. So now, while I tried to... pardon.
Warning,
Let me just
core corruption at 75%.
Yes, let me just let the very loud alarm pass by first. Actually, hold on. Let me just... I know I probably should have adjusted this earlier, but I'm just going to do this now. I've reduced that noise a little bit. So while I tried to replicate the original game here, I really only got the barest bit of its essence. And so begins the legacy of the loud alarm that I couldn't hear. But I did realize it though, because I made it cut off right there. So immediately off to the right here is a death pit, except it doesn't kill you. And you can also just leap right into the box that contains the map. Professional, right? Anyways, I'm not going to jump down there. If you want to jump down there and see what the map looks like from outside, you can subscribe to the map and try it yourself. I don't know why I hesitated there. Anyways, over here is where you'll find the sole appearance of 173, as indicated by the pile of concrete on the floor. And 173 is none other than Peabody, as seen here. Crunch. And that is unavoidable death right there. It's purely death.
Take me with you.
Alright, I'm gonna cut past the alarm right now, so I'll see you in a second. Right, so next up, we have these stairs down. Oop, just toss you right down there. Passing through a bit of office. turret friend with us. Stay safe, a little security blanket. And these bits of offices lead right to the maintenance tunnel. Everybody's favorite place. Better watch out for Radical Larry. So, just walk right in. Oh no! I will kill you with my turret. Very scary. He will kill you if he touches you. Right there when he's in motion. So now this is the pocket dimension. You got a bit of a low budget. Press this button and... Hi, Larry. He's of no harm in here, actually. Contrary to what you might expect. Let's give him a hug. Are you feeling alright, man? You feeling alright? I'm clipping right through your body. Nice hug. Alright then, let's leave now. And just like that, we're back out in the facility. He's repositioned us a bit, but we're not physically that far from where we were in the maintenance tunnels. Now, if we just head right back here, there's a big door here, we have 914's door, but unfortunately, we need a key card. Also, for some reason, I made that a touch trigger and not a use trigger. I don't know why. No, I guess I know why, because I didn't know. But you come right over here, we got Dr. Maynard's office. Look at that. Very nice cut and pasted. We head right in. Got a little office, some big computers, a safety poster, and over here on the desk, a key card. A very blocky looking key card. You know, nowadays I could probably make it actually look like a key card. And now, in the Lost update, I was going to add Dr. Harp's office here. Now, in the Lost version 3 update. And in it you could find SCP-420J. And SCP-420J is exactly what destroyed the file. So, never do quotation marks, kids. So then heading back to 914 now that we got his key card. Boosh. Head in. Looky here. We have an early rubbish make of 914, but it still has functionality. You take this cube here, open the booth, toss it in, and process it. How's it going? It becomes the commanding cube. Hooray! But it's useless, so I'll just leave it be. Anyways, that's literally all you do here. So I'm gonna just head back out. And if I head right back to the adjacent room, this is a lock room. You know, that gas-filled room you only have limited time to pass through. Same applies here. Also, I didn't make the ticking sound, right? So it only ticks once. It's got this very professional screen here. Yeah, this is kind of screen to SCP facility you're able to purchase. Top budget. Look how thin it is. It's like a giant tablet. Also, I swear it's supposed. I put a loud alarm noise when the door's about to close. I must have forgotten to put it on all of them. But anyways, let's walk on over here. And over here we'll find 682's chamber, but it's sealed. Can't do that. So I'm just... So they're just... Well, never mind. Just gonna look away for a second. That timing actually went better than I expected it would have. After 10 minutes of being in the map, 682 will breach its containment. And what does that mean? The chamber is open, or well, the antechamber, and this.
Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of Mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
This was added in the I guess 2.05 update, and it adds a little entry to C-72's chamber here, as well as a portal gun for faster transport. A little common courtesy. So now we get around faster with the portal gun. I added that later. So now let's head forward to the next location of interest. Why did I just shoot that portal and then not shoot another one to go through? I have no idea. There's a little detour right here for a reason. You go in here. It's 895's chamber. Works exactly like it does in the original, apart from looking at the security feed being able to kill you. Set you right there. Good. And as before, he can kill you if he touches you. Even when he stops this time. So walk up, you can see him slide into the room on the monitor. Boosh, and he gets stuck. And he'll just be there for the rest of the time in the map. You can go touch him if you want to die. It's your prerogative. Anyways, heading back this way. Would you look at the monitor, get a chance of dying? Okay. Yep, pick up turret front. Now we just go on ahead. Over here is 096's chamber. But he does absolutely nothing here. But in all seriousness, can you imagine a Franken turret running at you full tilt like 096 does? It's probably terrifying. Also, something else I should have mentioned back there, with 106 coming out of 895's coffin. You may hear a funnel in the background now, an excursion funnel. It's just been ticking out this entire time. You may have noticed that 106 was moving a little weirdly. And there's, well, the reason for that being, well, due to my primitive knowledge of the game of how to do hammer at the time, 106 has a prop dynamic attached to a weighted storage cube outside the map that gets dropped into a funnel to move. It's rather cobbled together, but it's all I knew at the time. So that's why you hear a funnel in the background right now. So just come right through here. Go right over here. And here's the anomalous crow, standing for the anomalous duck. If you approach him, he teleports to a different part of the room, because there's no blink meter here. You can chase him all you want, but you won't get all that close to him. He's running circles for hours. Now you may notice that there is something over there. Something a bit different. If we head in this direction, human, listen carefully. Take me back to my containment cell. I shall then unlock the exit for you in return. Alright then. So just step on 079 to pick him up. Also, the door's supposed to shut completely during that interaction, but again, early days. So just wrap right around the corner here. And there's 079's chamber down there. Don't get caught on the turret. However, we aren't going to head that way right away. Instead, we're going to head in this other direction. Danger! Set down a turret friend right here. Let's let him chill here. Now you may notice something odd is happening here, and well, that is for a reason. I don't know why I just sang that.
You have trapped yourself. Congratulations. The exit door is now open.
Welcome to SCP-88.8, a parasitic wall decal that, if it latches into a room, it will make all exits of the room loop in on each other. It's very deadly here, and if you wait long enough, After having entered the room, I'm going to hang the doorway for this. Just wait a bit. Waiting. Okay, come on. There it is. It's at that point, the 88.8. It will make a noise and it will kill anything within the room. However, if you linger in the doorway, you'll be safe. And he's left. See, he's gone now. And all these doors just lead to dead ends. So, funnily enough, much later in the actual SCP game, they did add a recursive room SCP, though it wouldn't kill you eventually like mine does. It'd be cool if my map somehow influenced that addition, but it probably didn't. Anyways, let's return to 079's chamber. Wait, am I going the right? I think I'm going the wrong way. Hold on. Here we go. I was off by 1 row. So head on in here and clonk him down on the desk. Thank you, human. The exit door is now open. Alrighty then. So now we just wrap around this corner, and there's the exit. Also, 079's chamber will be locked before you enter the chamber, and the exit is also locked until you return 079. Of course, you might have imagined. Head on in, and...
Please do not engage with turrets heading towards redemption.
But I need to protect the humans.
Okay, so you see, this turret pedestal here is supposed to be why you need the turret, as it's meant to unlock the exit here, but I didn't know how trigger flags worked, so you don't, really. Anyways, let's board this lift and...
I wouldn't have warned you about this before, back when we hated each other. But those turrets are firing real bullets, so look out. I'd hate for something tragic to happen to you before I extract all your bone marrow.
Suddenly Gladys. Anyways, this is supposed to be the Gate A ending exit, but,
You asked for this. Here it comes, pal.
I kind of broke the ending trigger. But anyways, that's the ending of that map. So since they can't kill me, I'll kill myself. Don't quote me on that. Hello everybody, ALLOS here, also known as Sketch, and I had to cut this video right here because it was getting a bit too long for the time limit I have right now. But don't you worry, the next part of the video will come up in just a bit, just as soon as YouTube finishes processing this video file. So as soon as it's ready, I'll link it in the description down below, and you can watch it. Hope to see you there. Thanks for watching.